Okay, let's have a look. So yeah, as I was saying before, good tip can be asking your support like what they feel like playing. Because I think blind Lucian with engaged support like can be pretty rough.
Yeah.
If they pick
I think
like
in this game they were hovering Nami, but then the enemy picked Nami.
That's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, no, I don't normally ask.
So. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you should get in the habit of it.
Okay.
Like, if you're a better player than your elo bracket, you should be the one adapting to your teammates' capabilities. Like, let's say you have Lucian, and then your support's like, oh, well, I think I'm better than my elo bracket, so I guess I'll play Nami because then my AD is comfortable. And then he's completely boosted on Nami. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would always prefer that someone plays their best champion, and then I work around that. You know, and I say this, but when someone comes and blind picks Sona in a challenger lobby, like, I actually would prefer that I didn't play with you, you know, but...
yeah.
But you got my points.
Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah.
So
because also, yeah, when you hover Lucian, a lot of people would just hover Nami.
People feel super suffocated, yeah. Or you pick Kai'Sa, but someone's a range player, they're like, oh, I don't want to play Nautilus, and then they lock it in, and then they're terrible, and then you're like, oh, you're just bad. You're a bad support player. It's like, well, you probably could have optimized a bit better in draft to have a better chance of winning.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Let's have a look. You have Graves mid, complete psychotic lineup. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so like let's look at some consequences of what happened, right? So level 1, you guys invade, then your bot lane comes up. We're wasting more time here. Now, Kiana saw the owner, right?
Yeah.
So, do you think that it was good for Leona to show here?
No, because now they know they can walk into our bot side.
Correct. It's actually quite simple, and actually this is horrible. This is like... The chances of you getting Kiana's flash, not killing her, chances of you burning her flash, is the... Like, simulate to me. How would Kiana lose her flash?
If she, like, turned off her monitor and was, like, trolling.
If she merely ranges Leona, and Leona Q flashes her. The only way that she loses flash is by Leona trading flash. So now we're running into a scenario where it's a flash trade and they have infinite information to trap you on bot. Do you know how Draven level 1 works with the 1 tricks? Do you know what they do?
Not really, no.
They start a buff and drag the buff towards the lane so they have 2 axes to start the lane with. And then they all in level 1.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, a blue side Draven will try to get into the enemy's A blue side Draven will try to get to the enemy's blue buff level 1 and get double axes and flank them and kill them. So now, Draven and Nami are down here and they're like, oh, maybe I can start the red buff, get 2 axes and then zone them.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, of course, you guys are actually really strong level 1. Partly because he has cleanse, you're playing PTA, and Lucian's actually a decent matchup into Draven if you can trade.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue. I just wanted to point that out how terrible it was what Leona did. Now you guys are walking with the lane. I don't know what that was. Why are you doing ward the bush or...
I don't know. I remember doing it. I was like, oh, I should have warded the bush.
Yeah. So, we're in a situation, right? Where the map is now split. So, like, either Gragas can come down and try to fight, or you guys have to AFK. Which is, like, fine, because you're probably going to AFK the first 3 anyways.
Yeah.
What's your job as this wave comes in? Like, you can't really trade too much level 1 because they have sustain, movement speed, and he has double BF sword level 1. AKA his Q. So, what happened is actually not that bad, but it will be bad on the bounce when you want to trade. You know?
Yeah.
So, tell me, what's your job?
Here, just to try and, like, basically just, like, keep our HP and try and get as much XP as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's not very easy for them to zone you.
No.
So their positioning should be a lot further up, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Okay, what can you do here?
Here I could like go actually for the autos on the Nami because Lucian's like not Lucian, sorry, Draven's like really far away.
So that's one detail that's very nice that I'm glad you said that. The second thing is this CS, next incoming CS is getting low, right? So you're gonna have to walk up and hit it. What's Nami's job when you do that?
To hit me.
So the trade, if you want this CS, is inevitable.
Yeah.
So why not trade now and tell Nami, okay, you were gonna W me either now or in 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So why don't you take a double auto to my face and maybe a PTA if you try to input a second auto? Make sense?
Yeah.
That
yeah,
trade is going to happen for
Yeah.
that minion. If you want to give up the minion, that's a different story, and I would tell you that that's a terrible choice. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah, it
you're
makes
double
sense,
autoing the minion. But you should have double autoed Nami, single autoed the minion, and ordered her for PTA if she fucks up.
Yeah, if the trade's gonna happen, I should have done it with double auto. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. And then I guess like just something to note is like, when does the enemy bottling get level 2?
After 3 minions.
Yeah, so like why are you standing here?
Don't know. I was thinking because they're gonna get level 2.
Yeah, if you want to go kill her on golems, it's too early.
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah, I thought can we contest her on the golems or not?
But
really?
you tell me why. Why is it too early?
Why is it too early to do what? To go contest the golems?
Yeah. Why is it too early to leave lane?
Because they haven't got level 2 yet, I guess. I
mean, you're gonna miss some EXP.
Yeah.
For me, the timer to leave and go screw with the enemy jungler is when the wave is a bit closer and you realize that they might play for a dive.
Yeah.
If you can't get dove here, which right now, by the way, I think it's very, very hard. I think that if you guys play somewhat decently, you'll trade kills and it'll be a disaster for them.
Okay. Yeah.
So then my point is like, what's your job? Is it your job to like to win the game for your jungler and like murder this guy? Optimize for yourself first.
Yeah, okay.
You know? My main point is just that you gave up your pressure way too early here. Now, if you told me, hey, it's because I'm going to go to golems, then go to golems.
Yeah.
And please don't blame this guy that he's not moving and that's why you're not moving. Because Kiana's going to walk up here and use spells on the golems, and you can trade with her. If that's what you want to do. But for me, don't give up the pressure until they're about to hit 2. Like, why are you not standing on EXP range? Do you know how far EXP range is?
It's like pretty far, but obviously I'm out of range.
But tell me, like, pretty far is not good enough.
Okay, I thought it was like kind of like if you have like your champ on one side of the screen, it's like basically the screen size.
Like from here to here?
Not that extreme. Like I mean, like maybe like 3/4 of the screen.
Okay, so from here to where? Leona?
Yeah, look, yeah, something like that. I thought a little bit further than Leona.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate actually. Your guess is pretty accurate. So if you want to relate it to something, it's a max range of RSQ.
Okay.
So probably like that.
Okay.
I feel like it's something like this. Like, look, don't quote me. Just go into a practice tool, check Varus Q, and check like go as Varus and check your Q range and get some EXP. Okay, it's super important by the way, because you can be standing here and getting this experience without trading. Of course, if Nami lets you.
Yeah.
But I understand why you're saying that you're here. Okay, obviously you're not getting Dove because it's impossible. Okay, you should have obviously leveled up Ace instantly and you could have got those 2 minions if you played good. Okay, I understand why you queue here, okay? I understand. He has an axe on the floor, he needs to catch, and his next incoming minion is here, right? So, the line of where you charge your Q is actually quite good, but the timing's wrong. The timing and the positioning's wrong. If you want to punish this guy for his axes, where do you need to be standing? You're constantly way too far away from where the pressure is.
Yeah.
This minion is your, like, pivot point.
Yeah.
You stand here until Nami tells you to back off.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
You're way too far away, always. If you were a little bit closer, you can Q this guy, obviously, okay? And then let's simulate. If Nami plays well and Draven plays well, they should position closer. And if they do, you back off. That's fine.
Yeah.
But until they are in the right position, take the space.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you ever play football when you were younger? Like soccer? Football?
Yeah.
You know when someone's taking a corner? Like, someone's like kicking it and the goal is here?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and the people, like the people attacking will like run in here, like try to like waste their time, distract them, blah, 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 blah. But it's like this guy who's going to score the goal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If you can take the space here, take the space. If no one's marking you. If you can take the space here, take the space. You know what I mean? If the defending person's out of position, one thing is abuse it. Second thing is try to force them out of position. Maybe you walk here and the Nami's like, oh, maybe he knows something I don't. Maybe she's just like, yeah, he's allowed to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You need to exert dominance. Like those animals in the wild, like peacocks, you know? They're like they're completely useless in battle, you know? Completely useless. But this big frilly thing at the back with like crazy patterns is like really scary.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm drawing here. Something like this, you know? Like Mega Man. But you get the point, right? Like assert dominance that doesn't exist until they show you that they're conscious that you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah,
now,
that makes sense.
Now, this and it's really important to understand this. I am not saying expose yourself to unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
When you see Nami positioning like this and Draven positioning like this, this is zero risk exploit. Understood?
Yeah, I see.
Zero risk. I'm not saying run into their range and try to force them back. Okay? Be very mindful of this. When risk starts getting involved, I'm not going to tell you to stay outside of GTO or Game Theory Optimal.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you to try to exploit someone when they could punish you and your risk is high. All I'm saying is, when they're making a mistake, punish them.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, I understand.
And that's a punish. Like, taking this space and having a better angle for a Q around this minion is a huge punish.
Okay. Yeah.
Understood? Okay. Also... Wow, nice. Really good, actually. Well played, dude. Do you know why I say that's well played? So, of course, the Q should hit, but there's a couple things about this sequence that's actually really impressive. What do you think they are?
Like my spacing of him.
Yeah. The first thing is you're using your Q to get in range. Like, you're using your Q when you're out of range. Of course, should you be clicking like this? No. Why? Because who would get all in? This guy.
Leona, yeah.
So you should be playing like a complete psycho. I don't want to say it, but you're 100% HP, clicking diagonally to the character. So this guy input his auto attack. Now, Leona did a great job at understanding, okay, when he inputs his auto, he can't dodge this. Now, next thing is, he has cleanse, you have barrier. So if this hits, okay, one thing is here. I would have recommended that you just dash insta. And just keep trading and just use your barrier and just keep trading. But actually, if you can space this guy's axe here, I think the outcome is better than I thought it could possibly be. Now, where should your position be?
Further out.
Why?
Because the Draven's like quite low and like he will die in an all-in. Also, he doesn't have barrier, and he's used cleanse.
So we need to be mindful about the jungle position now too. Okay. So we don't want to make it too volatile. And the best way to track the enemy jungler is how? It's actually super
if you
simple.
have vision.
Super simple. Super simple. No, without vision.
Like your jungler, because they should be kind of doing the opposite of your jungler.
Well done. Exactly. You just look at your jungler, and if you're like, this is very basic and holistic. Of course, if you have a Gragas jungle versus enemy team has Zyra, of course Zyra is going to clear 2 million moons ahead of your jungler. But if it's somewhat similar, or you're not good at jungle tracking, or it's not something you're concentrating on, just look at your jungler.
Like a rough.
How many camps has your jungler done? If you lose track without a ward, and you're worried. So it's fine to make it volatile here, but you need to start playing on the edge. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with you here that like he could fucking ping or something. I mean, he pings that he used cleanse, but yeah. He's dead anyways, it looks like. That's fine, but it would be nice if Leona told us what she was gonna do. But
yeah,
guess what I'm gonna say, man?
I'm standing too far back. Like
I
turned back.
Please, dude, please.
Yeah.
I don't even have to say it, but like, let's say, so I'm flaming Leona for not telling you, right? Not communicating. But if you were in a better
If I was
position,
in a better position, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Draven will lose his flash and probably still die, and you won't have to flash.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And these things matter, dude. Really, they matter. They might not matter in this game, but they will matter in the future. Promise. Yeah, keep going, Leona.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be pushing the wave. Nice, we lost cannon because of our support. I'm kidding. Don't flame your teammates, guys. Okay. I have a question for you now.
Mm-hmm.
Where should you base?
Probably like, I probably could have based like kind of where I am now, like maybe to the left more. So where like I'm out of vision, but like.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know.
What's Nami's job?
To stop my base.
Okay, let's assess Nami's ability to take risk right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you see it or not?
Right now, she could try and like hold the wave, I guess, but she can't really.
She can't hold the wave.
She can't.
She cannot hold the wave. But what I will tell you is there's a detail that allows Nami to run you down to your turret. What is it? So, Leona griefed you. And the way that she griefed you right now is by doing this.
Recalling on vision.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she's telling the enemy she's not going to be there.
Exactly. And so this could be fake, right? So really good players.
Yeah.
Of course, this team is never going to fall for it because this just looks really, really out of character. No one would do this. A smart player will never base on vision.
Yeah.
Right? Like the Leona will either go to the bush or she'll base right here. Now, enemy support knows that your support might be basing. Okay? We don't know what vision they have or whatever. But now, when Draven's close by, Nami could have ran you down to here, here. She could have checked that alcove, the fog spot that you're talking about. She could check here. You see my point?
Yeah.
Of course, she's exposing herself to a certain amount of risk. There's a mind game. Did Leona actually base or not? But my point is, that base.
There's a lot less risk because she saw
in your mind. It needs to click in your mind.
Yeah.
This guy based on vision, so I need to change my base location. Simple.
Yeah.
If Leona's not on vision, you can base in their face. You can twerk because guess what happens? If Nami comes to cancel your base and you're like, oh, I have 800, 900 gold to spend, and Nami gets E'd by Leona and lose all HP, guess what? You just push another wave and then you base.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you understand then that your tempo gets extended because of the trade? But without that possibility for a trade, you have to base.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that makes sense. I would get into a habit of doing a couple things coming from base, okay? What I think is very important is trying to figure out what does my jungler want to do next.
Okay.
So try to check your jungler's camps, try to check the objective timers, things like this. Obviously press tab, obviously check your lane state, see how many minions you might be losing, whatever, but like try to optimize this time.
Yeah.
You know?
Like gather information.
Yeah. It was very funny. I mean, I don't know if this is like a good thing to be sharing or not, but I used to smoke like back in the day, like cigarettes, and and I had a problem, right? So like after every time I'd play a game or I'd have like team practice or whatever, like I really wanted to smoke a cigarette, right?
Yeah.
And so then like vapes came along, right? And so I found myself at a point in time, like when I would recall and I was like coming back on the map, I would be like getting all the information and using the vape. It was just a habit thing. Now, the reason I tell you is that I had a process when I would get into base. and
Yeah.
it involved a cigarette or a vape in this case, but could be a glass of water, could be something you do with your hands. Like it's a routine. The point is, make a routine for your base. Now, mine was at the time was recall, buy my items, check the map, whatever, and then I would use the vape, and then I would like kind of stretch my hands. I had some problems with my hands, so I would stretch, and then I would like lane. I would think about details like flashes. I would time flashes or whatever, and all of these things would happen before I got back to lane.
Yeah.
And then also you need to be mindful of getting trapped here when you're coming back to lane, stretching your hands and hitting a vape. Anyway, the reason I share it with you is because, well, I'm not smoking anymore. But it just the point of the habit, I thought maybe it would be interesting for you.
Yeah, having like a checklist, I guess, that you go through.
Exactly. And it was in and out of game things.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who's the target?
Now, because of where the Leona is, the Leona.
Right. Who's the target?
Leona.
Who's the target?
Leona.
Who's the target?
Leona.
So when what spell is used, are you safe?
The like Kiana route thing.
Okay. So why are we swapping targets? Not hitting someone. We still have full HP, barrier up. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it's a horror movie here, complete jump scare, but like.
Yeah.
I think that you're afraid of ghosts sometimes. This guy is out of damage. This guy has bubble, and this guy has extended good damage.
Yeah.
I think there is a world where Kiana loses flash here. I don't know if she has flash or not. She might even die. If you guys fully committed on one person, wow, I think it's close, dude.
Yeah.
I actually think it's close. Now, am I excusing your Leona's mistake? No. Should she be there? No, of course not. But you need to optimize when...
I could have done something with it, yeah.
And you know what you can even do now? You could be trying to freeze this wave. That's how cocky you can play.
Yeah.
Like, you should be here, trading with Draven, and saying, Kiana, you need to make sure this wave comes in. Nami, you need to be here, make sure the wave goes in. Makes sense? Yeah. And if they don't, which happens, people fuck up, people leave already, and then they're like, oh, but I was on fog. How can Lucian play like this? Because you know your limits. Full HP, dude.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Play with your resource, you know. Still full HP. Still full HP. There's no way you let this guy hit your turrets. Oh my god, dude. This Draven, actually, you can kill him 2v1 here. This guy's disrespecting you so hard. He has cleanse, by the way. But do you see how I haven't watched the game and I know that that's going to happen?
Yeah.
And even if Kiana was behind him, you're still fine.
Yeah.
If you did it fast enough. If Kiana gets to get her spells up again and flank you, maybe you will die. What are you doing right now?
Trying to push the wave in.
And you use your dash? Okay. Do you see that it's risky?
Yeah, because they could still...
At what point...
Like, if I have my dash, they can't really kill me.
And at what point did it become less risky?
When we see Nami.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what happened? I just want you to realize this wave pushing is potentially dangerous. So
until we see the Nami.
Please don't use your movement spell to optimize clearing the wave 2 seconds faster. I'm not even going to say 2 seconds faster. I'm going to say half a second faster.
Yeah.
Okay, like that's just super, super risky. You can say that you knew, you can say that you're fine, sure, okay, but just keep in mind, dude, you didn't have perfect information.
Yeah.
Coming back, what?
Once we see the
Freeze.
Nami, are you saying that it's okay to use the E, or are you still saying it's
like
too risky?
just think about risk reward. The amount of times I've gone over optimization with you about different things, like risk reward. What's the reward?
Yeah, how much quicker? Yeah, I'm not really gonna clear that much quicker.
Are you getting an extra minion? Like, so let's visualize, right? That you clear the wave this tiny bit faster, and then you're gonna be in base faster, which means you can come back bot faster. Does that actually turn into a minion? Does your investment actually turn into something tangible, or is it just like a mental, like, oh, I need to be faster, tempo?
Yeah, it's unlikely to actually.
I think it's very unlikely. Actually, I'm gonna tell you, nothing happens. Now, as a concept, should we try to optimize for efficient time? Like, let's say you do this once. Let's say you do it 5 times over a game. Let's say you do it 10,000 times over a lifetime. Yeah, it's gonna add up, dude.
Yeah.
But the risk is that maybe you die.
Yeah.
So, like, do you still have the question? Because for me, again, deal or no deal. Which briefcase? It's a very easy pick, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. When is Draven strong?
When he has Zaxxas.
Okay. When is one character stronger than another?
Item or like level advantage.
Okay. So let's define. No axes.
Yeah.
Level or item.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're telling me when everyone's showing on vision, and I'm going to show you something else as well, that you're letting this guy get experience?
Yeah, I see, yeah.
Are you joking? You see it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, let's say that you fight this guy now and you lose, right? Let's just say Draven's 2 OP. Okay, did you make a bad decision?
No, because I had like a reason, like I had good reasoning for what I did.
So it's kind of a trick question. So yes, you made a bad decision, but you made the decision based on good logic.
Yeah.
And then you need to look. Number 3, we need to add a new one. Draven on patch X point whatever is too strong. So in this case, I need something extra. I need an extra player. I need something like this. And then you start thinking, well, if Draven's this strong, what's the downside? And then you start looking at his scaling. And then you realize, on this patch, Draven's scaling's good. And then what's your next extrapolation? I need to play Draven.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have all the details right now to all in him. And if I saw it and you lost, I'd be like, okay, like, wow. Now, something else, and this is super high level, okay? So I want to show you this. Who is showing on the map to who right now? So in League of Legends, there's a game of information chicken, and I talk about this on my guide about midwaves.
Yeah.
It's about how many things you see and how many things the enemy sees. The real information isn't real. Do you know what I mean? Like not to get too anecdotal, but we perceive reality through our own eyes.
Yeah.
We don't perceive reality as reality. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So my point is that, like, even if certain characters are in certain positions, it's all about the perception.
Yeah.
Which is what I was talking about with flexing your muscles before. Take the space. Now, Gragas is not showing right now.
Yeah.
Gragas is still not showing right now. Gragas is still not showing right now. Well, actually, it could be with the wards. There could be wards there. But in theory, right now, Gragas is still not showing. Gragas is still not showing. Gragas is still not showing. Now Gragas is showing.
Yeah.
So you had a 15-second window where this guy was potentially lacking information.
Yeah.
And that's beside this,
Yeah.
right? But you can see that I would be thinking about this in my game. Hey,
Yeah.
I know my jungler didn't show yet, and I have full information on their team, so I'm gonna bluff him a bit.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I'm not gonna be bluffing him when I have this detail. I'll all in him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But outside that, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And this is the difference, by the way, between good and average AD carries.
Yeah.
On the timers that you have all the details to fight, you need to be able to fight well.
Yeah.
Instead, we're just passively farming 1-to-1. Draven's losing a couple minions, and it's just, oh no. All right, what's the feedback?
When I queue the wave, I turn it into like a sloper.
Yeah, and when is your timer to push out?
When the Leona and the Gragas are like around. Well,
Correct.
at least one.
Yeah, so you need to buy yourself time. So look how
Yeah.
fast it changed from I have the perfect information to kill this guy to I can't play the game anymore.
Yeah.
Super subtle difference, right? You had
Yeah.
perfect info, you didn't capitalize on the perfect info, then you pushed for some random reason, trying to poke him.
Yeah.
And now you didn't wait for your timer to push out, and now you get punished. Like,
Yeah.
It's a very delicate game. And on a side note, like I'll show you, like so what like Chinese and Korean players do when they're pushing out in situations like this, and let's say that like they have no counterplay, right? They have to attack this wave and the jungle's behind them. They'll ward here.
Okay, yeah.
Because they don't want to go up here because they could be in here. So they
Yeah.
want to see them as early as possible to try to outplay, which is here. You'll get like vision of like this line.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? That's just like
Yeah, makes
something
sense.
that I learned over time playing. And sometimes people are like, wait, that ward's so useless, why do it? Okay, so you die. Also, I'd suggest in when you're playing against Draven, I don't know about with Nami, but sometimes you should buy a cloth armor, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. You just have to survive the all-in.
Yeah.
Because like in this case, right? Like the owner actually does a lot of damage, right?
Mhm.
So as long as you can like do some damage, not die, like you don't need to have insane damage. But in this case, you guys just beat them 2v2, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But let's say you're playing like Varus, right? It'd be good to have
Yeah.
Barbies. Because Leona does a lot of damage, and you just need to make sure that you can keep hitting without dying. So, like, I actually need to point this out to you again. What am I gonna say?
They're targeting Leon.
Yeah, who's the target?
Yeah.
Do something, man. Ults, W, ults. Like pressure this guy.
Yeah.
Try to burn his W so you can, like, he Ws and you dash out. Like, how can this Cassio not take any damage here? I mean, Leona's pinging your teammates, but like Leona's position is not the best. But when can you ult on in the Lucian Draven matchup? When can you ult?
When Draven's used his E.
Okay, so he just used the Z.
Yeah. So I
Can you
should.
like,
Yeah.
can you like push this guy back or push this guy back?
Yeah. Definitely.
So if Leona takes this path, right?
Yeah.
Cassio is at the max distance. So who would you choose to push back?
Cassio.
No, you try to push this guy back,
Oh, okay.
right? Because
Mhm.
your Leona has the maximum safety from this guy in
I
terms,
see,
in
okay.
terms of distance. Whereas,
Yeah.
right? You see the triangle?
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay.
So you're out of range again. Like, try to play with fire a bit, you know?
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to play on the limits and die sometimes and be like, oh, I shouldn't do that ever again. But that's not the real review.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Okay, good. It's so funny to me, like, why now? So how can you all in this guy?
As in, like, how can I actually, or like, how
Yeah. Tell me, how can you all in him? If you want to kill this guy, what would you do?
I need to like, I need to kind of like get his E and then ult him where there's like not a way.
Yeah, get his E
for
or
him to hide
space
behind.
him. Or space him.
Yeah.
Just walk up to him, W, auto attack him, auto Q. If he wants to keep extending the trade, you can kite him backwards and then wait for an angle to ult.
Yeah.
Or if he decides to back off, you just chase him slowly and then ult.
Yeah.
If you use your dash to get in range, now you have to commit to the death. And he's better at the extended. And guess what? There's a wave in front of you that you can't ult with.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm saying it from hindsight, obviously, but, like... Yeah. I think you have had, like, you could have been a difference maker there. You know the thing we were talking about the, 40... Was it 30, 40, 40... 20?
Like there's some games you will always win some games, you always lose in some games. You make the difference.
Yeah. Just that was a moment that you could have made a huge difference. Like for example, outplaying on weak side, like killing the enemy jungler, like these moments like completely snowball. Nice, I like that. Good. So either ult instantaneously here, you should already be ulting.
Yeah.
Or don't.
Yeah.
Right, hold it for a bit later. Because you could be ulting to reveal the Kiana now or getting full value. This time, they TP'd, you guys outplayed with numbers. Okay. Okay. So I have a question for you. What are you defending right now?
The tower.
Okay. Can they break it on this wave?
No.
So what's their objective?
To kill us.
Yeah. You see it?
Yeah.
So let's say that this tower was in range to kill. If it was on this HP, would you let it die? I think you'd back off and let it die. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, probably.
But the point is, this turret HP is you feel like you need to defend it, right? Because it's healthy. But the truth is that these two characters, like from a technical perspective, can't do anything to your turret. Their objective is to dive you.
So if they're here,
you think that their objective is to break this. But the truth is their objective is to dive you. Now you need to look at the map state. Olaf's proxying, Graves is hitting the fucking tier 2 turret. Something's up here, Herald spawning in 10 seconds. Dude, this tower, completely worthless.
Yeah.
These guys staying to dive bot here are griefing the map state.
Yeah.
And then look what happens. The only time that they get away with their disgusting decision is by diving you.
Yeah.
Do you see it now?
Yeah, I do.
Like, you can make this decision about this turret being worthless based on the map state.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Risk reward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm watching the map. Remember, like, what I'm doing with the review? Like, I'm just watching the map.
Yeah.
Look at this owner.
Yeah.
Habit, right? He has a habit.
Yeah.
Basing on vision. Which means that when you flex on this guy here, he has info that maybe he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Enemy supports around. Yeah, they're doing... What should the enemy bot lane be doing right now?
Like playing in fog.
Why are you dashing away? Like, that's an efficiency that I think is unforgivable. That he got 3 autos here. It's completely unforgivable. But what should they be doing right now instead of twerking on your mid turret?
Like playing on fog, probably going top.
Okay, so playing on fog probably go... Maybe, yeah. If I was them, I wouldn't go top. Can you see that the map's split right now? Does Kiana have any of top camps to farm? Based on the information we have, This is our zone from here to here to here. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It looks like a path of like a river or something.
Yeah.
Ours. This is ours.
Yeah.
And the enemy takes the rest.
Yeah.
Right? So should Lucian and Nami be going top? Maybe. Maybe they want to retake and sweep all our wards because they don't like this agreement right now. They want to break the agreement. And if they try to break the agreement, we should fight.
Yeah.
Because Gragas has a flank and they're walking into our zone. Maybe we have some teleports. You understand?
Yeah.
It's a super important concept. So where should they be going?
I guess bot lane then.
Yeah, to do what?
Well, bot jungle. To like set a vision or force us out.
Exactly. To drop wards. Fog, base. They drop wards here. They de-ward. They steal our camps. Then they base. Nami's coming back on map with fresh wards. Then they retake. Do you see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. This is horrible, by the way. Them hitting mid turret. Which is why I'm like upset that you're full HP and not like not telling them that they're making a mistake. Like at least clear the minions. Like come on, man, really? 3 autos here?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think you understand the point. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what's the problem here?
Our Graves is top, our Gragas is top, and I'm still clearing the way.
So when's our next timer to fight?
In
theory.
Like after I've cleared the wave and we have numbers.
Okay, when are we gonna have numbers?
When either if we play topside, we will have numbers like now, or when Gragas like clears wolves and then he's coming down.
Okay, so the first one I liked a lot. If we play topside. The next one is if you can get the prior, right? And Draven has to catch here, then you're gonna have like a temporary numbers advantage, like just a small timer. So what I want you to start how I want you to start seeing the map is that Graves pushes out, and then what does Graves do?
Goes into the top side.
Yeah, like he starts playing in these lines, right?
Yeah.
And then when he pushes top, what happens? If the enemy team is human, they catch top, right?
Yeah.
And when they catch top, what does that mean? Here.
We have numbers advantage.
Possibly. Maybe someone's bot, maybe your jungle's off tempo, whatever, but in theory, you should have numbers advantage. So, the next timers to play aggressively are temporary numbers advantage if you have the mid prior, or wait for your side lane to push out and come mid. It's very simple.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, this is not your fault at all. This one coming up here, right? Your Olaf is fighting with numbers disadvantage. So what's our objective now?
To try and like minimize the loss, I guess, or the mistake.
Okay, so optimize what we can while minimizing the mistake. And what does it look like right now? I'm telling you there's a correct answer here. Maybe my question's not as clear as what should the outcome in this situation be as for blue team to be happy?
That we like get out and don't die.
Yeah. Do you think it's possible? I think that if Olaf runs away, bless you. If Olaf runs away, Kiana will be able to chase him.
Yeah.
So I now see Olaf as dead, effectively dead.
Yeah.
Right? So what's Olaf's job is to take Kiana with him.
Yeah.
If Olaf fights on weak side, or weak side as in like without numbers advantage.
Yeah.
And he kills the Kiana with a 1k shutdown here. It's a good play.
Yeah.
Is his decision good? It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
But if this guy knows Kiana has no flash, it doesn't matter if he ults because I have ult. If he knows he can kill him, he's making a game-winning play.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't know, he's a griefer. And so that's when this constant argument of details versus macro comes in. Like micro. It's like micro versus macro. And I've had this conversation with my team, macro, probably a million times this split. And I told my jungler, shout out time, we talked about this a lot. It was micro versus macro.
Yeah.
Every time we reviewed a situation, he's like, yeah, but if I play like this, or he plays like this, or we do this, then we win. And I'm like, dude, I agree with you. But your teammates are not robots. You are not a robot. Account for the human error and use this to put yourself in a situation where you can play good. You don't have to play as well mechanically.
You have to play perfectly or like
Makes
outplay.
sense?
Yeah.
So Olaf chose the micro decision,
Yeah.
not the macro decision. But if you can pull it off, it's the right choice. I mean, of course, like it's the right choice in the sense of like if Kiana plays perfect and he plays perfect and he kills him, it's a great choice. If Kiana fucks up and he kills him, then like cool man, you're a gambler. You're playing blackjack, League of Legends.
Yeah.
Now, if you can set yourself in a situation where the macro is good and the micro is good, you are T1.
Yeah.
Understood?
Yeah.
So just realize that even though like it's reprehensible macro what this Olaf's doing, doesn't mean it's a bad play.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.